They drop that flame.
Well, you know, it's the Gemini.
Thrasher Teasy.
Yeah, chilling with
Loud Amerika, man.
Loud Amerika, man.
What's
It feels
good?
so good to be back, man.
We in here,
back.
dog.
We
Like-
back. Can I get an amen?
Amen, bro. This
you
is
doing?
this is Cloud Talk,
Shout out
man.
Mike. Shout out Mike Green.
Shout out
man,
Mike
for
Green,
putting this
man.
together, yo.
Facts.
For real, this
Straight
wouldn't
up.
be possible without
Straight
the
up.
man himself, Mike Green, yo.
Facts.
And all I want to
All
do is
facts.
say, man, when you got real friends, yo, the real talk. We had a little issue. Everybody was going through some shit because other people was involved, and you kind of get lost in trying to build something, yo. But this is where my home is at, and I'm glad I'm back, yo. This is where
Appreciate
my
it.
home is at, yo.
For real.
I really feel, I always feeling this joint. So this is where my home at, yo. I'm glad to be back.
You know how sometimes when the rooms be cloudy, it be a lot of smoke and mirrors and shit. And sometimes niggas just gotta motherfucking see through the fog, for real, and look past that shit.
Honestly, I'm honored to even know that you back, but I'm honored to let this be the first time. Honestly. Nah, I'm honored that Cloud TV would allow me to even, you know what I mean, interview for your first time being back with the
I
Cloud.
was glad when you was
Like,
interviewing because
There was always family, but
the first
you know,
time I heard you do an interview, I was like, damn, it would need him. It's like, yo, you just had the right questions and everything. Just very professional, you know. So.
Oh yeah, when we was at REA Cannabis. Y'all remember that?
When he did the joint at RVA Cannabis, that shit was crazy, yo.
That was
The
dope.
questions
Remember
just
that?
rolled off
Yeah,
and
that
shit. I
was
was like,
different.
yo.
And he was driving.
Yeah, he was it. Yeah, definitely, you know.
That was good. That was a good little trip, yo. And that's a great memory, honestly.
Yeah, and they want us to come back up there. I just talked to them the other day, like, cause really for real, like I don't like it, but the way of the cannabis industry here is the pushing of the Delta 8 because Delta 8 is not great smoke. Delta 8 is good in edibles and gummies. And you know why I know they're good? Because Mike had some gummies one day and I took them joints. And then when I went to New York and bought the joints in the bodega,
Yeah.
I got high. I was like, the Delta 8 is another part of the flower that probably cooks better than it smokes. Because everything I had Delta 8, bro, that
Have
shit
you
is
had
better
Delta
than
10?
cannabis. We smoking Delta 10. That's what
Okay.
we smoking Delta 9. The THC, the marijuana is Delta 9, right? Yeah, I never tried Delta 10. It's so many variations, bro. I wonder what Delta 10 do. What part?
Shit,
What's the
Delta
reaction?
10, yo, no bullshit. I was at work. We went to a gas station. We stopped off at a rest stop, and I got some Delta 10. I think we all got some Delta 10.
Oh, so that's
I
what we
guess
was smoking on?
Yeah, because
Excuse me, my
real
bad.
talk. Nah, real talk. I saw the Delta 8, right?
I know how to roll
Yeah.
these motherfuckers.
Shit, he said I got the Delta 10, so that's I got the Delta 10. He said it was strong, but that was my first time getting anything Delta. Is why I'm saying that. And that shit is like that shit was A1, like pen wise, you know.
I got the
I'm
I got the Girl Scout cookies. So you know how that had me. That's my Ritalin. You feel me? I'm out there writing lyrics to a song that I already recorded in the back of the truck off of Heineken. Fuck it.
Yeah, but like there's so many variations of the plant. And like I've been getting deeper into the education part, yo. While I was going, like I had some soul searching I had to do myself, yo, because when you building a business, Mike noticed, everybody noticed because even when you dealing with a kid or you dealing with life or dealing with a business, there's a stress level that can cause you to bring you to a point where you feel like you're building so much that you feel like you're tearing shit down and you don't feel like you're getting nowhere. There's been plenty of days all of us here feel like, damn, I'm doing everything right. Why isn't something going wrong? And that's where growth come in. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, right.
Yeah.
The way I look at it, sometimes it's like not everybody's time is when the time that they think their time is. You feel what I'm saying? So some people might do something like when they're young. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
what
some
you
might
talking
people,
about? What you talking about, bro?
When it comes to their passion, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever their passion may be. You know? I just feel like regardless of what age you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do whatever you want when you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that he's showed me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And
I would not be stopped.
Yeah, he won't be stopped. And I feel the same way.
I'm 46 in the bricks.
Though you can only stop. You can only stop yourself, and that's a good mind state to have. Because if you know you can't be stopped, then that means you will never stop yourself, and you will just keep going and elevating. And that's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? On the end of that though, how you doing, man? Like how you doing? Like, I seen you. I ran into you, but
we ran into. Yo, I ran into Jimmy. Really, I stopped him every time I see somebody that I know that was real. We was real deep, cool. Yo, I was ready to boot him over. Like, yo, I flagged him down. Yo, no, listen, he was in the right lane, and that's a 7-Eleven. So I think he see me, so he had no choice but to go.
I had to like birds off, B.
It was birds off, B. I just wanted to. I was glad to see him because he always got a pleasant vibe every time. I never heard Gemini raise his voice. Never try to get. He's so cool, and when he stopped, I was like, "Bro, we gonna all link together soon." You know what I'm saying? Because it's destined to be. Sometimes, like in life, people got to take break from situation because we don't know what each other personal life going through. Yeah. We might be vibing all the time, but we don't understand what people go through in their personal life, and that's where people lose their self in business, and it never works out. No matter what color or race you are, it never because we don't give it a chance to like. Give ourselves a chance to breathe. Cause I'm drowning in Loud Amerika, bro. There's no life jackets for me. If it ain't Loud Amerika, it ain't winning. Or if it ain't trying to build something, it ain't winning. Because, like, really, for real, shout out all the independent businesses. This is what it's about. It's constant work when you're trying to build something. There's no days off, really, for real. Because even when you ain't at the cloud is on your mind. Even if you ain't doing Thrasher Teasy skateboarding, it's on your mind. Even when you're under those houses. I'm pretty sure Mike is always thinking of different ways he can edit, what better lighting he can get. So it's always a grind in your brain. It never stops. Right. So, yeah.
And see, that's what makes the cloud great.
That's true.
Like, that's what makes the cloud really the cloud. Like, everybody has their part, and they really play it to the 5th power, to the extension. Probably the 10th power. I'm not even going to say 5th. I feel like that's disrespectful. So to the 10th power. And I think that's what makes it so strong. And then bonding of really understanding what the cloud does for not only y'all, but everybody else. That's a better, you know what I'm saying? Like I
totally agree, bro. Like, for real, that turned me from a lone wolf into a team player. That's what the cloud did for me.
Yeah, I learned how to be a team player dealing with y'all, bro. Right. It was just so. Listen, I'm a little older, so Mike is closer to my age, and Mike don't put up with a lot of shit neither. Me and Mike vibe kind of went off because of other people getting in the way because of years and. You know, I don't know the situation. I salute everybody, but like, if you're trying to build something and people could be coming the way and they don't even know they're in the way. It's just something that happens, yo. And it don't be nothing bad.
Yeah, but they don't actions.
It don't be nothing bad. And there's some people do got ill intentions and ill motives because it's just a part of a life. It is, bro. Yeah, it is.
But sometimes some people are just on different frequencies. So that's what I mean. On a different frequency, they could be just doing something because that's their natural frequency. Their natural frequency doesn't mesh with the cloud's frequency. And that's what I'm saying.
Some people, let me tell you this. Scammer can stop scamming. But in their life, the scamming gonna always be in their aura. A person can stop sniffing dope. And you always catch them like they always got their tongue like, "What up, shawty?" They just always, it's in them. You got a person that been hustling, so they're gonna always hustle. Everything might be a hustle to them for the rest of their life, even their job, because they're kind of like stuck in that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of wish like when you do business, us is I'm not gonna say minority because colored people are the majority. We're not a minority. Right. Us as colored black men, like we gotta stop. I think we should stop saying everything is a hustle if you came from the streets, because you start to carry your business as a hustle. You don't start to carry it as going to the next level. Right. Nah, for real, you get lost and you start to carry your business as selling a pack, and that's why it's kind of hard for us to excel, bro, for real. Seriously. If you come into a business with a mentality where it's still a hustle, like a hustle and bustle, there's a different hustle when you go to Amazon and bust your ass to get that $17 or $15 an hour versus, well, if I'm going to sell shirts, am I still using the bag mentality? See, there's a bag mentality and there's a regular mentality when it comes to a hustle. If you get stuck in the bag mentality, it's going to always be, I'm selling crack or I'm selling weed or I'm selling powder.
But
For
you
real,
can
bro.
always flip. But you can always flip that mentality.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. There's
legit.
a bag mentality
Like,
and a real mentality. That's what I was trying to get to.
True.
The way I look at it is the drive is in the hustle.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit, if you ain't got no drive,
that's a good start.
If you ain't got no drive, you ain't got no hustle. Like, what you mean the drive and the hustle? That's the same
the drive
thing
and the hustle.
Your drive is the hustle, for real.
But we talking about, you know what I'm saying, hustling, you know what I'm saying, like the same way, you know what I'm saying, from the streets to a business. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is as long as the drive is there,
bro. It's hard.
That's a great start.
Real.
It's better than nothing.
It is.
True.
It is.
True.
Like,
but see, the thing is, like, if you get stuck in a place to where you used to being spoiled, to where you know you could just go back to that lifestyle, the lifestyle, it's easy to get caught back in it to make your shit work. And that's what I had to do. Like, I had to get away from the wrongdoing part and just do the business part. So that's kind of like, it's not hard, but it's kind of like, it's a transition stage, and you gotta train your mind, and you gotta change your environment. You got to change your environment, bro. This is the thing. If I come home from prison or wherever I come from, and I keep hanging around people that's hustling, I'm in hustling, bro. If I go to work at McDonald's and I keep see these dudes shining every day, I'm gonna end up back in that thing. That's why you gotta change people, places, and things when you're trying to elevate. Like
your scenery, right?
You have to. You gotta change people, places, and things, bro. That's what they try to teach you when you change. Even in credit repair, all that. Yeah. If I'm hanging around somebody that's spending money frivolous every day, I'm gonna fall into that trap of spending my money frivolous again. For real.
Facts. With that being said, Loud Amerika is very successful. You know what I'm saying? A successful brand. Like, I know I've seen, like, just the other day, I was at work and for real, the dude, actually earlier today, no bullshit. The dude from the dude from the other company, they was finishing an end cap. And I have I had the other hoodie I copped off you, the black one with the
white.
With the white logo and the white flag. You know what I'm saying? And the white Loud Amerika. And he said, "Oh, I followed him." I said, "Oh yeah, that's family." You know what I'm saying? That's how, like,
you're the only one in the world with that hoodie, bro. That's like, crazy.
That shit. Well, see, I ain't had this one.
That's a one-on-one,
but I had to.
I don't even have it, bro.
You hear that?
He bought it from me as soon as it dropped.
Exclusive.
He bought that joint, yeah.
Exclusive. When I saw it, I had to get it. I had to have it.
I be appreciating it because I don't feel it. When you building something, like, you might not even think your music is getting places, and it might be getting there. And I don't feel like, bro, I've been a lot of places, bro. I had an older Caucasian gentleman follow me around Food Line because I was smelling like straight gas. I was like, bro, is this man, like, is something wrong? I'm checking my pocket. He's like, bro, I just wanted to tell you, I know about your shirt. I said, dang, yo, that junk was crazy. This was an older Caucasian dude. Yeah. And I don't feel it because I'm the one building. I don't see it, and I don't think like that, bro. I want to remain humble because it's just a plant, bro. I just want everybody to be happy off weed, bro. Right. That shit make me happy. To be able to smoke this shit freely and be able to, in New York, bro, when I go there and walk around with that shit and they can't say that, bro, I could smoke, bro. The police could be from here to that box. He can't say nothing.
So you feel like everywhere should be like that?
Yeah. Why would I want the world infused with cigarettes instead of infused with weed? As long as there are children around and they not get hurt, then I don't feel like that it should be barred. In New York, you can smoke with your children if you're not in a no smoking area. There's people walking around with their kids with a J in their hand, with the kid in the stroller, or the kids are playing. Because, bro, there's people smoking in the car with their children. I don't say smoking your car with marijuana, but bro, there's people smoking in the car with their windows up with their children smoking nicotine. Cigarettes. But I just feel like the world should be a more freer place instead of making marijuana a Schedule I substance, because minorities have it in their possession. And I'm not afraid to. I posted something today that was called white privilege, and it is, bro. And I don't want to get barred or anything, but it is at the end of the day because I know a lot of people that's doing time. The cannabis industry was built off the backs of the people in prison, bro. Because how would you even know how to sell something over a counter without the people that did it in the street? How would you? That's dispensing. We're dispensing illegally. The people honestly, that are doing it.
Is that a battle? That's a battle that honestly I love to smoke. Like, so regardless, this is my medicine. Like, I'd rather, like, I've been prescribed both ways. Like, I can legally smoke. And I'm happy for that. But they was also legally trying to literally give me every prescription they could come up with. The shit that didn't work.
It's called Big Pharma.
Exactly. I had to get away from Big Pharma. She was trying to grasp a nigga. I had to say, nah.
Same here, yo.
Like, cold turkey. And honestly, I could really, that's something to really, that's some strong shit to do.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, for real.
You know what's crazy, Jim? And I was at a podcast show, and I didn't even know the DJ. Where they was interviewing. Mm-hmm. They was like, you got anything to say? He said, you know what's crazy? I've been following dude for 5 years because his education. Dude said he stopped taking Percocets, bro. And he went and started smoking weed, and he was weaning himself. Bro, I was like, yo, are you serious? He was like, I swear to God, the reason why I stopped using Percocets is because I see you smoking like you was saying stuff that was like pertaining to, I was saying stuff that was pertaining to what he had going on. And he was tired of taking the pills, but he didn't know how to get away from it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dang, I had that much impact on somebody's life. And that was great to me because, I'm doing this not thinking that it's affecting anybody mentally. Right. I'm just trying to teach something that I don't think we should be taking pills. Like God, like not to sound religious, but a higher power wouldn't have put it on the earth if it wasn't for her to use. Yeah, like even though they got crazy stuff like peyote and stuff like that cause delusions, natural though, bro. It's something that is supposed to be used for, not abused for.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like 100%. I 100% agree with that.
Pills are like man-made manufactured, so it's like it's a completely different ball game versus dangerous. Something that you know what I'm saying, that's natural, that grows from the ground.
But you want to know what's so crazy?
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what
what's so crazy with that? You literally have every rich person in there. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that got some money got their hands in something like that. That's what's so crazy. Like if we thought about more about poverty, if we thought about bettering ourselves before wanting somebody else to better us, right, we'd be in a better place. But we gotta want that shit for ourselves. You know what I mean? That's like true. It's a lot of inner demons with everybody for separately. That you still got, crazy stuff happening. When we walk out, we are one of the species that gotta worry about every single thing. Woo! When we walk out that door.
Boy. Hey, listen, man.
No bullshit.
Have you ever had the fear? Shit. Bro, listen. I ain't even going to say I'm terrified of police. You ever listen to music and you know that you've been smoking and you hear the music, you like...
that happens.
That's crazy.
That's trauma. That's trauma. That's what that is.
And that's sad. It's funny. We could laugh about that if we choose to, but on the real,
it's trauma.
That's sad. That's why
we have trauma that's brought to us from jump. As soon as we born.
Yes.
Oh my.
That's automatic trauma.
That's why I stand with Loud Amerika. That's why I stand with Loud Amerika. That's why I stand with Loud Amerika.
I want to say something.
Helps you.
Whites only pies. Okay. I want y'all to think about whatever you do in your mind. It has nothing to do with that name. There's a meaning behind that name, bro. There's something behind that name that people think is just about Martin, bro. That's what you're saying.
I need some of that.
Bro. If you pay attention to what we're smoking, if you pay attention, cannabis is illegal since 1969 for Caucasian people, bro. I researched it. That's why I was called. That's why I looked at the movie. And I was like, damn, bro, everything we do, we wrong. So at the end of the day, if it was really for real, it's only whites, only pies, because they made it legal for them to get money off of it. That's how I felt about it. And it's not racial. It's just real stuff, and I ain't scared of real. That's one thing I ain't afraid of, bro. It's real. And it is. Because for real right now, how many people's records have been expunged, whether they be Latino, Black, Russian, whoever, how many people's records have been expunged that's not of that culture? that don't have a nonviolent charge. If you really want to talk about it, at the end of the day.
So,
and that's not to sound negative. It's just like real cannabis facts. Because if you're gonna make it legal, make it legal.
Right.
Don't make it legal enough for you.
So how you feel? So how you really feel about the direction? At least VA is taking along. Like, how you feel?
Man, I love it. But cut the BS. The governors and the delegates, cut the BS. Legal in the dictionary means legal. If you want to get the Webster, what you want, the hood definition of legal, or you want the Webster definition? Because we dealing with Webster when it comes to the dispensaries. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
when are you gonna free the soldiers that's locked up for something that you making billions of dollars off of? So I love the direction that VA is going, because soon with the history behind it, they like to pioneer stuff. They do. VA really likes to pioneer stuff, whether it be the upper part of VA or the down or 7 cities. They kind of like want to pioneer stuff. And the way Richmond is building up, I think there's going to be a lot of small collectives here, because there's a lot of out of town money that's seeping in, and we as Richmonders haven't been paying attention. Because a lot of businesses been hitting me. I've been to so many growers' houses here, bro. Like, there's people here from Oregon, because Oregon is flooded with cannabis. Bro, you didn't see the 2-story mountain of weed that they burned the other day? Bro, they burned, it was the side of a 2-story building that they have brought in bulldozers, because there's so many illegal grows in Oregon. So you know what they're doing? They're moving to smaller places where they can take their money and say, hey, let me grease the palms of these people, or let me do the law the correct way and pay the $100,000 to make a collective of people where we can go somewhere where it's starting brand new and we ain't, being tormented. Because I don't feel like Richmond is a big enough place for us to have a Walmart-sized grow house without getting caught. California is big like that. Look at the people they just caught. Just got caught out in California. Bro, how many plants is 2 tons for real? Plants are light. If they look at the cannabis that they caught, and this place looked like a burner
probably like 40,
type legal
like
grow.
40 acres or something.
Bro,
like that?
I don't understand, bro. Look how light a plant is, bro.
So how
2 tons
how
of plants?
Gotta be like
that wasn't even
40,
cannabis.
50 acres, bro.
first of all, how are they doing that?
Because the powers that be, I think like
How are they doing it?
after you, what do you mean? How they doing it?
Yeah.
They're cannabis is legal to a point where you could get away with it until I think the electricity bills start coming into play, or somebody in your camp get mad and tell. Because if you've been doing it, listen, bro, there's no way. Look, I'm going to look it up. Whenever we do our break, I'm going to come back and tell you, bro, there's no way you can have a grow the size of Regency Mall and the town don't know about it. I don't give a fuck where you live at. Shout out to people in New York. New York is the only place you can get rid of it, because I don't know who built New York, bro. Whoever built New York, the way New York has built these buildings and these cities, bro, when I really sit back and start going back home, I'm like, damn, yo, who took the time to build this small place? So in New York, there's grows like that in buildings, bro. New York just want their light bill. But imagine in Richmond, you got a light bill that went from $100 to $600 to $700 into $1,000. That ain't gonna look right in these type of areas. So,
man, the way VA is doing their thing right now, I mean, I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to do it right. You know what I mean? I believe they sealed up 64,000 Virginia's distribution records.
but is that a fact, or is that propaganda like on the news?
It could be
'Cause I saw it
propaganda.
and a lot of stuff on
Propaganda.
Instagram. People
could be
I
propaganda.
really think it's propaganda.
But I think I want to look it up.
That's supposed to be
Oh,
public records, and then
And
it
I look
doesn't-
at it. I look
it
at it
doesn't
as
add up.
2 sides of the coin. You feel what I'm
It
saying?
is.
But if it is propaganda and it's not true, then that's just
The
what it
main
is.
question is who flipping the coin?
Yeah, I feel you.
Who's flipping that coin? There's 2 sides of it, but who's flipping that coin? I mean, you still got a 50-50 chance. It's only 2 sides, right? So, I mean, hey,
It is what it is.
we gotta think about it.
I do.
You
I
know?
definitely do.
But
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've been through some shit, you know what I'm saying, personally. You know what I'm saying? And the way I look at the whole situation is just like everything's a money grab, you feel me? But we good.
true.
You feel me? I'm still here, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm live with y'all. You know, it's all about the cloud at the end of the day. peace, love, and prosperity. You feel
Yeah,
me?
man, that's about the cloud, bro.
That's pretty much how I look at it. The flower gonna be the flower, regardless if they set up shop or not. There's already been shops.
And see, the thing with cannabis, bro, the reason why I don't understand why they have a Schedule 1 is, you know why they do, because the reason why they're busting all these places now, because I think the federal government are trying to get rid of the black market, the big black markets, so they can learn how to tax it, because they can. But see, the thing is, there's always going to be that gap to where they're not making enough of their money. They want, bro, if the government want weed, bro, they could take it, but they're going to have major busts, like, everywhere. You can't never stop the cartel. I don't care what you say, bro. I think that's something that is allowed. I think that's something that they make it look like structure. They're busting them, but they're actually funding the banks and funding all these so-called drug wars, and it's bigger than just us little packs and and the burners and the Snoop Dogs. It's way bigger than that, bro.
So speaking of changing the topic totally, I'm going right field. But left field to what you was just talking about. Are you thinking about getting in the shoe game? Like, is that something that you think about getting into, or you just, because, Vans, I don't know if they signing you to, I don't know, but them shits is fire.
Yeah, see, the thing was this, right?
How much would those, if somebody wanted to get those?
I sold them for a deuce, and I sold a couple of pairs, and nobody complained because I took the time, and I like they raw. You know what I'm saying?
How much?
I'm buying the shoe, and I'm putting the time and effort in. I sold them for a deuce. You pay a deuce, you pay $800 for a Supreme where they put a little stamp this small, and I feel like my brand got value enough, and I feel like I've been in enough places, and I'm up in places where people can't get. So I feel like, yo, if I show Vans that I could get something, then I will. And I'm on the thing. It's cool, the shoes, but see the way I'm moving, I'm always looking for the bigger ticket. It's cool that I want to make my own shoes, but I don't have a design.
You do want. I
would love to if I had a design team, but I'm always looking for the bigger ticket. I'm always looking for the bigger ticket, yo.
Because you got the fits.
Yeah,
you got the fits.
I know Vans. I know that Vans is a skateboard brand, and Loud Amerika has a skateboard part. And I did that because there's other brands that came before me that got deals. I want a ticket. If I'm gonna do something, I want a ticket so that I can get my own shoe. I'm not saying I'm not in a position financially. Yeah, and I want the ticket because I want the ticket with Vans.
So I can respect that.
I'm looking for a ticket, bro. And I don't no disrespect anybody. I don't want a Fugazi type shoe, bro. I don't want a mimic of an Air Force One. Right. When I make my shoe, it's gonna be my shoe.
Authentic.
So why not try to partner? One thing about Loud Amerika is 100% authenticity. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like, I don't want to be like nobody else. That's why I never changed my logo. Right. I don't want to be like the mass or, oh, he smell like weed. I sure do. But you smell like alcohol and you go home drunk to your people. You know what I'm saying? You act like a fool when you get drunk. We're peaceful people. We just want to be accepted. That's it. That's it, bro. That's why New York is accepting. So they don't care about the smell of marijuana. They keep in peace. Times Square is at peace, bro. For real. There's pop-up listen, bro. I've never seen a pop-up in public in front of the police. Go to Times Square, you're going to see it. They're selling weed. Listen, bro. They're right here from Mike's door with tables selling weed. The cops is like, bro, ain't nobody getting shot. Ain't nobody getting killed. Yo, pass me a donut. For real. No lie, bro. You see me on my page smoking right in front of their face. I don't care, bro. I have no respect for you guys. Because you really want to smoke. And I'm pretty sure you use some type of drug or vice when you go home. You know? So.
Well, Loud Amerika loves everybody, though, right? Like,
oh, yeah, I love the police. You know what I'm saying? I have no respect for, bullshit. Because, because for years, why did you wait this long to just let it go? So I'm gonna, bro, they have abused my brothers on social media. So why not let me smoke in front of your face? For real.
Feel good about it, right?
That's what I feel good about. It's not disrespect.
Like, I want to.
Your abuse of power, now it's time to me abuse my power. I'm gonna stand beside you and I'm gonna smoke.
I'm not gonna do that where I'm at, though.
No, not here. Yeah. In places where it's legal, and I know I can smoke. And there's people doing it already. Why not light up? Because I'm not hurting anybody. It's not, bro. In other places, it's not shunned upon. So if you can beat on George Floyd, I'm going to smoke in your face. For real. Straight up. No disrespect to the police. I love them. But I feel like I had the opportunity to finally express marijuana, to express that man's belief right there, Bob Marley, to express all the different greats that came pushing peace through their music, to respect the Woodstock people and the John Lennons and the people that smoked and was really stoners. Yeah. That's what I represent for. I represent for the struggle that we've been through for cannabis. Right. Not the disrespect police, because they go home and they got kids. Right. Now, if you come to work and be a dickhead, then that's something different. Right. I respect you because you're protected. When I walk down the street, I know NYPD ain't gonna let the man come up and blow my brains out. But if I can smoke in front of you, my kids ain't with me, you damn right. You show no respect to us as people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light up every chance I get because it's a liberal right. It's a plant from the earth. Yeah. That's what I'm about. I'm not a with the guns roll the boy. You fuck the police. No, I got respect. Yo, listen, this is real talk. If they ask for my ID, I ain't in no trouble here. Take my ID. What you want? And I'm gonna ask you, what? First of all, what's the purpose? If I'm in the wrong, you gonna get my ID, bro. Because I got an extensive criminal history, and I ain't ready to argue with you. But if I have a chance to express my cannabis reality, because this is a reality, bro. Yeah. Cannabis in reality is a thing, and people don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been scared for so long because of the smell. That's what the discrepancy is with marijuana. Is the smell. Good, for real.
That smell good.
But you can eat it. You can put it in lip gloss. You can bathe in it.
But you can't go to your job on break and smoke it out in front of people. And I only been to one place like that. I mean like in a real corporate world. I was at a telemarketing place in Las Vegas. Shout out Henderson, yo. They had a place where everybody, even in the road, we was going out on a break down from the ramp, and people was smoking. And I was like, bro, there's no way. They was like, bro, as long as you don't come back smelling like it, niggas was washing up and getting oil out their face. They wasn't saying nothing. And I think like sooner or later, the new generation that's out now, the 9 and 10 years olds and the 5-year-olds, by the time they're 18 and 19, I think that cannabis will be accepted as Newports, as Marlboros, whatever's been accepted. Because I guarantee you, Philip Morris and Lorillard, all these cigarette companies are ready for the boom. They waiting. They waiting.
So who you think gonna be the first to come out with a box full of marijuana sticks?
Me? No, I don't know. Marlboro. The M cigarette is real. If you Google the M cigarette, is real.
What's the mcigarette.com?
It's the M Marlboro had a cigarette called the M cigarette, which is the marijuana cigarette. I don't think that Philip Morris put that out to like said we're gonna do this and we're not gonna do it. They really like made that. They have the whole setup and everything.
They already had the whole operation.
And I was told it was in California. I never saw them. They said it was $85 a pack. Oh, I don't know. I'm not. Don't quote me. But no,
they already hitting
you, 20 joints. You getting 20, bro. You getting 20. You're getting 20 joints of gas with a filter on.
20 joints of gas.
I'm
85.
Oh, but who wants to smoke weed?
How many G's is that?
I don't know. I never investigated. I just saw it, and I don't know if it was real or fake. But I'm pretty sure they got it.
But if
they're way ahead of their
20
time,
of the gas.
Nah, if it costs 10 for 10, shit, I go in there. But for 85, nah, man. Because first of all,
20.
I don't know.
It's a pack of cigarettes, but they're joints.
Well, first of all, I don't know what's in them.
Nah, but see, the thing is,
see how heavy my cigarette.
I think when the cannabis industry, like if the government takes over, it'll be more regulated and there'll be more additives to make it addictive, like nicotine. For real, there'll be more additives. That's what I think.
Because there's different. You should know there's different doctors into this type of.
Yeah.
You know.
Bro, there's all type of methods they have to grow plant. There's PGRs that make cannabis like addictive, bro. There's chemicals that make you addictive to smoking.
But there's the ones that you know that's doing it correctly, and that you can learn from, right?
Those like, hard buds you get, they got PGRs in them. The real hard buds that been growing fast. Dense. Yeah, I think there's PGRs. Don't quote me. I think there's a lot of PGRs in that. But,
no, there's a lot of PGRs in that. Yeah. You can just look up what PGRs and non-PGRs.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Growth regulators.
You know what I'm saying? So
plant growth regulators, right?
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, faster yields. You know what I'm saying, more weight.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It makes sense.
It's a part of business.
So would you recommend that to a grower? Is that a recommendation or not?
I don't know. I'm learning the growing process now, but I would love to get. I'm into finding out what the cultivation process is here, how to get the license. Because shout out all the females, because females get businesses faster than we do, and they'll get the cultivation license faster than a male will. I feel here, especially a black male. So what I'm looking into is Connex boxes, because the Connex boxes hold temperature, and they'll hold it cool, and it'll take care of plants better. You know, there's people growing stuff that's organic, and that's what I want to get into.
Yeah,
I
the organic growers are the best.
I want to be a black
bro.
organic grower, and it's like, yo, shout out Rio for growing. He used CalMag, which is calcium and magnesium, which is great, and I think Rio understands the measurements of the mixes. It's all about pHs of your water. The pH of your water should be anywhere between 6.0 and 8.0. Yeah. Don't count me verbatim, but there's a lot of studying and growing, because plants are like babies, bro. Yeah. And if you want those people that are growing gas, bro. Yeah, those people that are growing that gas, like the Jokes Up brands and all that, they have a system that they're growing. And Californian growers are way farther advanced than we are, because they're like 30 years ahead of us, for real.
I tried.
Give it another chance, bro.
I am.
Because you know what growing is helping me do? It's helping me grow again. Like I see it, so I'm like, damn, yo, this shit is like taking off. Yeah. And you know what's helping me do is learn. It's helping me be the turtle to win the race. For real. Straight up, bro. The turtle win the race. People that speeding, I was speeding. That's why people think I'm not making clothes no more. I ain't speeding. I'm watching everybody else in traffic. Watching everybody else in traffic.
So you just Ninja Turtle?
No, I'm watching everybody else in traffic. Tell you what I'm saying. If I was a rapper, this time of year, I would watch the fourth quarter, because this is where I get my wins at. By December, I'm going to win, because everybody done drained themselves out trying to beat the winter rush. I'm already established. I don't have to beat the winter rush. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no rush.
Nah, there's no rush. You know what I just dropped? I dropped a fall short line. The colors are fall, because there's still warm days. You can wear this at day, and you got the sweatsuit. I mean, you got the hoodie and the mask, or you could buy the hat. You got all the accessories. So then when it get cold, all you got to do is buy the pants. So it's all a strategy. And that's how I want to strategize the gas. I want to get different people. Like, say we got the Thrasher Teasy strain. We got your strain. We got the Cloud TV strain. Everybody working together for one process to make a win. Yeah. You feel me?
That's what it's about.
And that's why I think the cannabis industry here, all I want to do is my brothers that's really in, whether you be white, black, or whatever, pay attention and read, because these bigger businesses that know more than we know, they're seeping in and they're buying stuff. Like a lot of these new restaurants, them people ain't even from here, bro. No. There's people from Massachusetts, all over that's seeping in, because they understand more about the cannabis industry. They'll understand more than the restaurant industry, and they're buying up stuff, because we're not investing in our real estate. Like, if you represent RVA, yo, shout out the collective, bro. I was supposed to get in that class, and I'm gonna start dealing with people more. Like, shout out the collective, bro. That's a dope looking place, bro. That wall and the movie night and all that stuff is dope, bro. It really is. Shout out Illa and all. Shout out the work that they put into that spot, bro. For real. You know, and I salute everybody that's even paying that rent on Broad Street. For real. I don't know how much it is, but if you downtown in that area, you gotta be paying something nice. And if you working with people and y'all can make it work, then make it work.
Hey,
you know,
do what you do. I don't know. You know, I ain't. You know, I'm just.
Nah, the store look dope. I seen it from the outside. Never been in, and I'm gonna go in there and see them and see what's going on. But the store look real. The art is dope from the outside. Shit is fire. That shit is fire, bro.
From inside out.
Yeah.
Outside in.
Yeah, man. And shout out to Lele. Shout out to Lele and all them, you know, in the spot and Utmost, all the Utmost. And the new
Rotate.
The other new store that's right by Aladdin's Pizza, the new sneaker store. The kid just opened. It's got a mirror. I can't think of the name of it.
Okay. I don't know the name. Well, shout out to all businesses down in downtown Richmond, Virginia, man. Just keep doing your thing, keep running it up. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them push you out. Let's just keep holding it down in the city, so we can, you know what I'm saying? We got some places that we can go to. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have to go to all these corporate places all the time. So as long as we can keep it in town, in home, you know what I'm saying, in house, you know what I'm saying, homegrown. We good. That's all it's about, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? We got Loud Amerika. We got Gemini. We got myself, Thrasher Teasy here at the Cloud Station. You already know. Cloud Talk. We just over here talking it up in the clouds. You know, at the Cloud Station, man. It's just a beautiful thing, man. We here, man.
My big thing, like kind of going back into Prince, is like I feel like a big part of artistry is mystique, and like giving something for people to like wonder about, like because the way that you kind of have to shop your stuff now, whatever business you're in, you have to give people constant content, so there's really no level of mystique. So the album kind of played on what we've been talking about with that, and it just kind of goes into depth on what is the relation, because it is just such a random thing. Like, nigga, what, like, the fuck is up with the octopus? Like, it's just a random thing that's not explained. Like, what's the connection? So the album kind of goes into
what is the octopus?
You gotta listen to the album. We can't get too much away.
That's what he was trying to say, man. What you trying to? What you listening?
Now you asking the right questions.
But yeah.
Whatever I do, I kind of put my all into. So if I put my all into something, like just energetically talking, like that's just gonna always thrive. Whatever I do, if I put my all into it, it's gonna thrive regardless. But I can say, like, being real and true to myself was kind of hard because, you know, you can just hide behind somebody that you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be this perfect image. Cool, that's easy. Like, makeup is a thing, Photoshop is a thing, all of that shit is a thing. But when you come to like real, like, cameras in your face, or like real, like, okay, you're speaking, like, you actually have to talk. Like, modeling, I don't have to say shit. But if I walk on the runway, I don't have to say nothing. I can just walk, and it's just like a depiction of me. But they don't know the real me. They just know what I look like. But it's like, with music, I can actually express who I am, and I can be real, and people will fuck with me or they don't.
But when that junk healed, because when they push your junk back in, it causes it causes soreness in the spine. Bro, I was in pain. But after that week, and I took the ibuprofen he gave me, bro, my back felt way better. I had jumped off a truck, and what I did was I jarred my disc to come out my back, and I was fucked up, bro. And I called him. He's like, bring me $50, bro. He'll align your spine for $30, bro. Like, he'll make your shit like perfect to where you can sit up. This nigga smart as shit, bro. That's the black car I was watching, the Acura. That's his car, bro. That man got 6 cars. He only drive one of them. He ain't got
Let me get his information.
I got you. I give it to you.
I'm trying to get my back realigned real quick.
Facts.
Yeah.
Bro, that man put some type of thing in my body. It was like this.
Hold on.
It went like this and push my shit, bro.
Pause.
But he was like, people don't need back. He was like, people don't need back surgery. They have to get they have to go through sessions to get that shit pushed back. Cause your spine is like actually, bro. Your spine, bro. You can knock your spine out of place like a shoulder.
No bullshit. Yeah, yes.
And there's nerves in there that cause
vertebrae.
My nigga, I had sciatica, bro. And if it wasn't for the TENS unit, that electrical shock machine that Bruce Lee used to use for his muscles,
somebody check
bro, I swear to God, I couldn't sleep or nothing.
Just might be that.
Bro, for 40, listen, I just think cannabis is a vibe, bro, that like so many people, like when they heard they could grow, people went crazy here, bro, because
so you love
imagine
cannabis.
How many people was already grown, but see, the laws are so geared to take you down, people are scared.
So
I never been scared.
Would you consider yourself a cannabis activist?
Yeah.
How can I like apply?
It's not really applying; it's just applying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I really like, I deal with somebody that got a kid, and I would really like to see them become a billionaire off of the cannabis industry, because by the time they're grown, when they're legal to understand it, I would like to teach them what I know. Like, I know somebody that's my age, their kids are 4 and 5, and they're teaching them how to grow tomato plants so they can learn how to grow a plant. Because, bro, by the time them kids is 18, bro, it's going to be billions of dollars. It's going to be, bro, cannabis in the next 10 years, I feel cannabis is going to be not on the schedule list, and it's going to be like, hey, here. This is going to be like a part of the norm, like a drink.
It should be.
And it should be, but I mean, like within the next 10 years, I really think it's gonna be like the federal government, like they regulate everything else. They gonna regulate it, yo.
What do you think it would take to get there?
Peace of mind,
I can feel that.
peace of mind, and older people out of the government, not liberals in the government, but people with a younger mind. Because
More
as
modern.
the older, as more modern, as the older masses can control stuff, they tend to stay in old laws. But there's a new world order. With money, there's a new world order. So why not change the structure of money when letting things that are not harming people be legal? Like we have way more DUIs. Like they say they got specials for cannabis, bro. You can't tell me if I'm high. You can't tell me because I might be high off life. You know what I'm saying? I might not be able to say my ABCs backwards. I can't say my goddamn ABCs backwards, man.
I feel like the liquor does more to you. I mean, off bad than bud does.
It does.
Like I feel like you would probably wreck something under the influence of liquor before you would.
I think during the time, I think the president that legalizes it fully and pushes it will be the most monumental president ever, because what it's going to do is going to produce more jobs, it's going to produce revenue, and I hate to say it, but I don't think in my time I don't see me seeing global warming changing, because it's too far gone. Like just like the killings and the robberies and the breaking of the law, like a lot of stuff you can't change because there's a pecking order in life. There's a pecking order. Just like with the cannabis, bro, I would love to be the East Coast burner. I would love to be, and I feel like I am, because I ain't never give up. Bro, I done put weed in the police station for a stash and grab, bro. I'm really like, if you deal with me, you gotta know what come along with me, because I really don't care, because I feel like I was brought up in a home that was taught the Bible. So when I'm reading this, I'm like, dang, I can grow tomatoes, I can grow cucumbers, I can grow all this other stuff. Why can't I grow the cannabis plant? Why?
Because it opens you up, man, to reality.
Yeah, and that's why. Shout out to shout out to Leo Ramsey. Like, he got a song called "Cannabis Reality," and that's what it is. Cannabis is reality. If you want peace, you got to bring something that people want. And it's crazy. Like, a lot of people that were scared of weed are feeling like they're allowed to smoke. For real. They feel like they're allowed to, like, it's cool now. It's above the norm here now. And that's what it need to be here.
Why would you say scared of weed, though?
Because they were so about a book, bro.
One thing about it, I don't believe in commonwealth. I believe in laws. Because Philly is a commonwealth state, too. It's cool. Commonwealth means you can make your laws as you go. That's what I feel. And then the commonwealth means filthy rich. Common means filthy. Wealth means rich. So I feel like as they go and as they see fit, if you don't fit their criteria, they can make a law that can put you away. And with the cannabis, if it ain't making money, it ain't right. I'm not going to say what I think it is, but if it ain't making money, it ain't right. And that's what I mean, the whole stigmatism. Like, what makes you different than me? Because I'm a different skin color. What makes you different? Real. Let me ask you this. Like, if we get in a fight, and I'm a white guy or a Hispanic guy and you bleed, the same color come out red, right? So what makes it legal for you to do something that I can't do? And we still breathe the same air. That's what at the point of my life, that's what I'm trying to understand. As I got older and I see these little kids growing up, I don't have a biological child of my own because I'm afraid to. Because I don't want to leave it here, yo. I don't want to leave it here to go through what I went through. I'm sorry, bro. It's cool. When I pass away, I won't know what happens, and okay, cool. I'll leave a legacy, but I'll leave somebody that I can't protect, and I really feel deep about that. And as I got older, I feel like I'm too much older to really guide a child, because any day as society advances through diseases and things that's happening in the streets, I could lose my life at any time, because as you get older, time moves faster, for real.
So because
I'm playing with the clock, for real, bro.
In a way, But can you say that, or would you like really speak on the system? Like, and I'm not talking about a government system. I'm not pointing them out, but just a systematic system that us as, you know, Black, African American, whatever you want to call it, um, us as being those
That's
individuals, you know,
That's
how
deep.
can like, you know, because you are a product of your environment in a way,
Yeah.
even though you can change just like the environment can. But how would you place yourself among? Like I would say this. Truth be told, you are your destiny. You create your destiny.
You are your
Like,
beginning and your end.
yeah,
How you begin is how you gonna end.
and
bro.
you're also your future.
Yes.
The way I look
Like-
at it is like we like when he was saying like no matter what color you are, you know what I'm saying, when you bleed, you bleed.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these laws, these things are man made.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between them is that one thing is human nature and that's just what it is, it's reality, versus something that is man made and it's something that was mentally like conjured together with a group of people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? A group of people that's really against like enslaving people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all racism is. Racism is just a mindset. You know what I'm saying? That people are taught to be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's an ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Being
Systematic
racist
ignorance.
is ignorance.
And you know what's crazy? I've been warehoused before. Prison is not really punishment. Prison is warehousing. What they do is they put you on a bed and they give you a number and you wait for your day to go home. It's like being in the Amazon building. You wait to get ordered. For real, bro. Because when I was going, it's like a VHS tape. Remember you used to put that shit on pause and then as soon as you leave, you press play. You can either, when I left, I was 27. When I came home, I was 38. So I had a choice to either be stuck at 27 or learn how to be 38. So my body is actually still, I'm 47. My body is actually 30. Well, I'm 46. My body is actually 36 because I was warehouse and put away where I couldn't get liquor. And I was incarcerated. So I wasn't trying to break the law again to stay fucked up. And that's the difference between growing up and becoming a man. You don't keep jeopardizing. You may do something to get money because the hustle is a part of life. Without the hustle, we couldn't survive. And I'm gonna tell you this, and this may spark and make people mad. As a black individual, a black man in America, without the hustle, I wouldn't survive, yo. Because I don't have the college education, and I veered away from that because of my lifestyle and because of the struggle and because of the money, because I couldn't get the job, because of the way I looked, or because I had dreads, or because the way my vernacular was,
That's that system.
or the way my skin color was. For real,
Like
I'm a little older, so I come from a little bit of time that was at edge in between. It's a little bit different now because they need workers, but they gauge like, yo, we got Johnny coming in. Let's hire him because it's just what it was, bro. And I ain't afraid to say that I had a chance to experience racism at a level here that ain't at other places. For real, bro. Like you can be more qualified in certain places and get racially profiled, whether it be black, Hispanic, or whatever. You can be white and get racially profiled because you don't fit how they want you to act.
That's that system. And,
That's systematic.
And what's so crazy is we are all built for survival.
That's true.
Like we are. If you have they like it's a lot of talk behind melanin and stuff like that. Then it's like, man, honestly, I love everyone.
I love everybody, bro.
And I love everything about Loud America. I love everything about, the exclusive. The only one, I feel special, And I'm just honored that Cloud TV was able to put this together.
I just want love, bro. Like, there are a lot of reasons why people think that I'm mad. I'm not mad. Like, I just really want love, bro. Why we can't just, like, yo, leave that shit alone? Like, bro, let's just relax and let things happen the way they're supposed to happen. Because you here on the clock, bro. You're not here on your time. You here on a clock. And you know how you check that clock out at that job? You can just check out. So everything about Loud America is like, it's like the voice of the people. When we gonna get heard? When you gonna leave us alone? When you gonna leave the people that's trying to be peaceful alone? When you gonna just let the powers be? Because you can't stop this, bro. As long as there's seed, there's life.
That's facts.
As long as there's seed, there's life, bro. Imagine, bro. Imagine how many homes got cannabis plants in them over the amount. Because yes, bro. Imagine how many people that came out that were growing before it was legal. Do you know how many people have been growing here, bro? Like quietly, would not let you in their home because they're scared of the laws. Bro, there's a lot of people that walk in the homegrown VA that are real growers that understand this shit because they took the time to study why it was illegal. And you got to do your education before you get into something. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people, I've been guilty of this. Talking before I know. Everybody's been guilty of that. Some people haven't because there's some people that are great listeners. And that's something that I learned. I learned that through the cloud to be to listen more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm around people that's not involved in where I come from, but they're involved where I come from because they come from this. You know what I'm saying? I always like doing business with people that wasn't involved in the everyday struggle or hustle or trying to make the next dollar. Or I know people that connive you over enough money to get a beer, bro. That's sad. So I love the cloud. Like I come here and I'm at home. It's all blessings and it's everybody trying to prosper. That's what the cloud gave to me. That's why I came back. You know what I'm saying? And salute again, like bro. Salute Mike for even thinking of something in the clouds.
Gotta salute
when you look
Mike.
At the clouds, that shit is peaceful.
It really
the clouds ain't causing
nigga,
no. They might cause rain. That's it.
You gotta salute Mike for real. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to interrupt.
Nah, you good, bro.
But
Interrupt me.
You gotta
That's just
salute
what it's
Mike,
about,
yeah.
man. For real. Like the cloud is giving me a place to become part of the team, yo. Like you feel me? Like I literally was just out here wilding by myself. You know what I'm saying? Still, I'm amongst everyone, but still by myself.
That's what that BB
like,
shit happened.
And and then the cloud basically gave me a home within the home that I already had. You know what I'm saying? A place to be, a place that accepted Thrasher Teasy. So I always appreciate the cloud.
Yes, TT. I appreciate the cloud too. Like I said, I feel honored for even being here.
Yo, I feel honored to even just be alive through all that I've been through, yo, and just like surviving being a black man, yo, like a society full of people that don't want to see us succeed. Like I feel like I'm just yo, listen, this is real talk. I feel like I'm deserving of being a part of the cannabis industry. I feel like everybody in here is. As much money as we put into it, as much time as we put into it.
So are you gonna do that?
Much as we beat our feet on the concrete to take care of our families.
So why can't we do that?
We can't. That's what I'm trying to show. Like through everything I'm doing. Like, bro, listen. If we all just come on in and don't worry about who's in charge of this or none of that, bro, we build something that can't be stopped. Like, and it gotta be people that come from different walks of life. It can't be people from the same walks, bro. It can't. Because when you deal with dudes like all my homeboys in the street, they're at battle who can be the best. Like I ain't like my age, I'm not into chains and jury. I had that shit. Nigga, I had that shit in the early 90s. So what I'm looking for now is like, what we gonna do so man, I could be a culture or a cookies or a raw cones company. Where can I be like, yo, Thrash, here's 100,000 skateboards, nigga. Put this shit in your warehouse. It ain't about who in charge, bro, because there's always been too many chiefs and not enough Indians. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about being in charge. That's why it's called a corporation. It's a corporation of people, a private entity that nobody owns. It's like everybody working together to produce funds. Now, what you do, that's why if you pay attention to these hustling movies or the movies that involve drugs, as soon as they step off and do work on the side, they got a problem because that's when the loyalty didn't come in. Why did you hide this from me? You know what I'm saying? I guess it's kind of transparency when you're not trying to take. A person that's trying to take and they want you to be transparent, they trying to mimic. But when you be transparent, when people that are trying to build together, it's better.
Well, like I was telling you, that's why I feel honored to be in right here, sitting and being able to have a cloud talk with you. Because I've been here, I haven't been on set, but I feel like I've been here since day one, but not really like here.
You've
Like,
been supporting. You've been behind the scenes.
Nah,
with the
bro. I
positivity
feel like
since day one.
I feel like your spirit was always in the building because I always like ever since you did that interview at RVA Cannabis, I was like, man, this man, that's for the camera because the way that you approached the camera, you wasn't scared. You was very like you was just there. You got something you want to ask questions, and that's great. And your speech was very clear. Everything was right. I said, yeah, we gotta get Gemini. But when you're dealing with real life, you're trying to grasp onto something. There's obstacles, bro, and they don't even mean to be obstacles because a lot of those times feelings are involved. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand what you're trying to achieve. And as being a black man, we go for something, we go for it because we ain't got a whole bunch of chances at winning. We don't, bro. In this world now, if you don't have a bag, you a rag. For real, bro. So everything you work at, you got, though, listen, when I work at Loud Amerika, bro, if you don't like it, you gotta go. For real. If I'm dealing with somebody, this is all I wake up to every day. When I see my plants, I think like that. That's the final missing step of my business is to grow. Because I done mastered everything else. All I need is what Burner did was the weed, bro. That's all I need is to find the right stamped product, and then we can eat. The grower gonna get all the money because, bro, I got to keep coming to get the gas from you. That's what people don't see. They be like, oh, man, this man in the light. Nah, bro, collect your bread. That's what I'm trying to be a leader so I can be like, yo, let me sign this check for you, bro. Here's 100,000. Here's 50,000, bro. Listen, we just got a sponsor for raw cones, or we just got these book bags where you can't even smell shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't smell a baby that took 6 diaper shits, whatever, some shit like that. So that's what I'm looking for, something we can build. And if we can't go there, then we can't do business. Cause it ain't about. Cause if I'm branding something, I'm branding Thrasher Teasy. He skateboard, I don't skateboard, bro. I got 50 skateboards. Take them here. Just put my name on the shit. Just nigga franchise shit. And a lot of people not understanding that because everybody want to be a leader and ain't no followers. Cause bro, I'm still a student of the game.
You
I don't
want
know
leaders,
shit.
though. Yeah, I mean, you want multiple leaders because there's different levels of leadership.
Oh yeah, I know
Like,
that,
you
but
always
I mean,
want-
like when you come into a situation when people see you may be Diddy.
Nah,
You don't know. You don't understand. I mean, you may be a Diddy figure with the money. I don't mean Diddy. You may be a Master P figure with money. So what I'm gonna do is I need to grasp onto you and be a sponge and try to learn instead of being like, yo, let me take what I can get from him and do my own shit. Because in the process of it, if the person in the league got paper, they gonna make sure everybody eat, bro.
that's the goal.
And
That's
if
what
you
you're
don't
supposed to
see
do.
that, that's when you veer off. You know what I'm saying? I'm at an age in my life, like right now, I gotta try to lead. Like when people talk about me, they be like, yo, listen, this nigga Tex, he like really like, yo, thank you. Bro, I be in my grave and be happy as shit because I know I helped some people take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? When I hustled and I met people that had money and I knew they could help me, I try to stop them to help me get high because I'm like, damn, I'm about to fuck this nigga whole life up. And he's already needed me, so let me get a little bit off of him and take the rest of his money and show him what I can do with it and try to get him from getting high. Now the scavengers, let me get your bread. But people that mean something in life, you're supposed to grasp onto them and learn something. And a lot of people don't want to do that because everybody chasing a ticket, bro. Everything we listen to got us looking for, yo, all right, Johnny got it. Let me run up in his spot and take it. Ain't nobody trying to work together. And when you find people you can work together with, that's what I think is the ultimate goal of life. And it's hard in our culture. It is, bro. It is. It really, really is, bro.
We starting somewhere here at Cloud TV.
Yeah.
So, you know, if nobody else can do it, I guess we're taking on the task and we just taking it one day at a time, one person at a time.
Home runner.
One blunt at a time.
To the cloud.
To the cloud or nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Gemini. Thank you.
That's cheesy.
Yeah, man. I want to thank Cloud TV for bringing me back, man. See y'all again. Appreciate Gemini, man. Appreciate Thrasher. Appreciate Mike Green. Y'all keep them views up, man. Follow _to the cloud. Follow us on Instagram. A lot of new episodes coming, man. Keep the numbers going up. And, man, shout out to the cloud for 100,000, bro. That's 100,000 people. 100,000 views, bro.
Yeah.
Milestone.
In
We
1
going
year.
platinum next.
In 1 year.
We
In
going
1
platinum.
year. So we just gonna keep powering up and reaching the next level. Because that's what it's about. You already know what time it is. We out. Cloud TV. It's cool.
Where
you
can
know?
I?
It's crazy.
We gotta be that guy, but it's cool.
You know?
Where can they holler at you at?
We're done.
Yeah, social league shit with it.
Y'all can follow me at loud_America with a K, at loud.American with a K. My website's down right now. It's being reconstructed for a World Wide Web so I can get overseas and be in Russia and all those places. Like, you have to get servers. I invested in a company that got servers. I paid them a couple of little dollars a month. It's not a lot. You just got to investigate and go through the internet, and it's trial and error because there's a lot of scams, and that's what I'm working on, bro. I'm trying to like go to the next step and learn cultivation and learn what's going to take me into the industry so I can be like Burner, for real. Burner, Wiz, all these people, these are my idols, bro, because I've been out west and saw how easy it was to get in. And it's going to come here. It's just like, it's patience, man. Just like watching that plant, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For real, you can't. One thing about weed, you can't rush it.
No,
You end up digging it up before you rush because you're gonna aggravate. You just gotta water
I
it.
tried.
You gotta water it. Just like we watered the cloud to get to 100,000. We water Mike and everybody here watered this shit. We watered it. There's been a lot of ups and downs, been a lot of people. Shout out to people that been here, and shout out to people that's gone, and shout out to people that's here. Everybody helped, but everybody don't listen. When you get to the race, everybody ain't at the finish line, bro. That's what a lot of people understand. And it doesn't mean you didn't like the people. It just things don't work out. Life don't always work out.
That's what Currency was saying in that one joint. You know what I'm saying? We hustling in the rain so we can shine in the sun.
Yeah.
And,
That's the motto of the cloud, yo.
yeah.
Hustle
So
in the
thank
rain
you, Spiller.
and shine in the sun.
We hustle in the rain and shine in the sun. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
You know what I'm
it.
saying? We gonna go ahead and get something to eat, roll up.
He about to get in the booty coop.
I ain't hear that. I don't know nothing about no booties, man.
Neither do I.
Yeah,
But it's
all
all
I know
good.
is about listen, man.
oh.
All I know is about
He said
the promo that we got, man.
Amazing.
Mike Green.
Shout out to Mike
listen,
Green.
man. Shout out Smooth My Balls, bro. It's been a minute, man. I've been smoothing my balls for a while, bro.
that'll be
Like
a good
really for
partnership,
real.
bro.
The Smooth My Balls promo been great, bro.
It's already a
If
partnership.
y'all don't invest in the
It's
Smooth My Balls, bro, your balls won't be smooth.
I'm talking
So.
about with the booty coops.
No.
That could be the partnership with the.
Nah, I'm good.
No, bro. That sounds like something that's at the old Richmond City jail, bro.
No, I'm
They
good.
do, bro. That joke don't sound right, bro.
Nah,
I've been in a lot of foreign places where men was marrying men, bro. And the word booty ain't really like acceptable, bro.
I used to say
Richard
fuck the
Pryor said he
police,
told jokes when he was in
but
prison.
now I say fuck jail. That's
Yeah.
what Wayne said, and I
Yeah,
think
but that's
that
the
was
thing.
one of the most.
Richard
realest
Pryor
parts.
said he told jokes in prison to keep the man's minds off his booty. So
That's
booty
crazy.
don't sound good.
That's savage, bro. That's booty warrior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
All right, it's time to wrap up. Let's go ahead and just.
that's the booty.
You
warrior.
been had multiple
Only thing
points.
I know with BW is Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know about no motherfucker.